in the early Monday night game, got the Buffalo Bills traveling to the ATL to take on the Atlanta Falcons. I don't know who Atlanta is. Atlanta doesn't have an identity. I don't know who they are. They are don't know. Just don't know. Don't know where they at. Buffalo, coming off that gut wrenching loss to the Jaguars, they're gonna bounce back. And I think they're just they're gonna run all over the Falcons, man. With the Falcons talent, you always want to be like maybe Falcons, but they don't have an identity. And they got a bunch of talent, but they just hadn't been putting it together consistently. So in the Buffalo Bills coming off a loss, I don't see Buffalo losing two straight. Yeah, Josh Allen, Buffalo Bills got this one.
It's a bounce back game for Buffalo. And for whatever reason with Atlanta, it's like you look at all the skill positions and it's like they're really, really good though. And then you put everything together and it's like a souffle. Sometimes it rises and sometimes it don't. You don't know what's going to happen, right? Sometimes it gels really well and they put up 40 points and sometimes they don't score. So I don't know what Falcons team. I think if the A+ Falcons team was playing the Bills, it'd be a nail biter, and I might even go with Atlanta at home. But since I don't know what Atlanta team is going to show up, I got to go with the Bills. So I think the Bills are going to beat the Falcons.
Yeah, I think the worst thing for the Falcons is the fact the Buffalo Bills lost that game last week. This would have been the trap game for them if the Bills were still undefeated. Then I would have had more of an inclination that the Falcons would be able to kind of sneak this one and get this win. But the Bills are going to come in this game. They're going to be pissed off. If the Falcons would just center the offense around Bijan, it would be a different story. Like if they just had a really good game plan to make sure that they give Bijan the ball, get him the ball in space, like just scheme him in certain situations so that he can use his athleticism to make a play, I would have more confidence in them, but they don't seem to be able to do that on a consistent basis. So I think the Bills are going to come in here and they're going to win this one. It's not going to even be close.
Yeah, agreed.